Good morning, students. In the last video, we were learning about the transcription unit. Okay, a transcription unit is the part of DNA or segment of DNA that take part in the transcription, and a transcription unit consists of a promoter region and a terminator region, and in between this promoter and terminator is the structural genes, and these structural genes are transcribed to form the messenger RNA, and then messenger RNA after translation forms the protein or enzymes. Okay, now the question is, there is the two strand. One strand is the template, another one is the coding strand. So why it is called the coding strand while it does not take part in transcription? In spite of this, it is called the coding strand because the sequence of nitrogenous bases in the coding strand is similar to the newly formed RNA. You can see that suppose this is a sequence of nitrogenous bases in DNA. Suppose this is the 3' and 5' strand, that is the template strand, and this one is the 5' and the 3' strand, that is the coding strand. And what I said, that why it is called the coding strand, because the newly formed RNA, the sequence of newly formed RNA is similar to this coding strand. That's why it is conventionally it is called the coding strand. For example, now you see, suppose this is the template strand, that is the polarity 3' to 5'. Now it is transcribed. After transcription, you know that the transcription also follow the process of complementarity. Means if there is adenine, then in the RNA there will be uracil, because we know that in the RNA thymine is replaced by uracil. So in the DNA there is the A, means adenine. In that condition, in the RNA there will be the uracil. Likewise, suppose this is the thymine in the template strand, then in the RNA there will be the adenine. Likewise, if there is the guanine, then there is the cytosine. If there is cytosine, then there is the guanine. So ATGC, 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 this is the sequence of bases in the template strand. And now you can see that the sequence of bases in the newly formed RNA would be UACG, 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 likewise. And now you see the sequence of this coding strand. There is the TACG, 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 and now there is the UACG, UACG, means ACG. These three bases are common in both coding strand and the newly formed RNA. There is only difference that in the DNA there is the thymine, and in place of this in the RNA there is the uracil. So there is the only difference. So because of this similarity between the newly formed RNA and this sequence of bases in the coding strand, the conventionally it is called the coding strand. While it does not take part in the transcription, it is displaced during the transcription. Okay, now we will talk about the process of transcription in prokaryotes. So suppose there is the process. Now you can see this is the process of transcription in prokaryotes. Okay, now you see this is the DNA. Okay, now this is the DNA, and now this is the 3' and 5' strand, and this is the 5' and the 3' strand. And we know that this 3' and 5' strand acts as the template, means this strand acts as the template strand, and another one is the coding strand. In the prokaryotes, the process of transcription completed in 3 steps, that is the initiation, elongation, and termination. Okay, there is we know that in a transcription unit there is the promoter region and the terminator region, and in between promoter and terminator there is the structural genes. So suppose there is the promoter region. This one is the promoter region. So first of all, what occurs? RNA polymerase enzyme, which is responsible for the polymerization of transcription process. So this RNA polymerase associated with sigma factor now attaches with the promoter region. Actually, sigma factor helps in the recognition of the site, recognition of the promoter site, or recognition of the start signal, and helps in the initiation. After that, this RNA polymerase now associated or attaches with the promoter with the help of the sigma factor, and then this RNA polymerase now move towards this termination and causes the unwinding of the DNA and move along the template strand, this RNA polymerase, and causes the process of elongation, means the synthesis of RNA strand. Okay, how this RNA strand form? So this RNA polymerase is responsible for the polymerization reaction, means it helps in the joining of many ribonucleotides one by one along according to the template strand, according to the information or base sequence present in the template strand. This RNA polymerase helps in the elongation process, in which the RNA polymerase polymerize the reaction by the addition or joining of the different ribonucleotides one by one. So this RNA polymerase now move along this template strand, and now after this initiation sigma factor is separated. So because this sigma factor is transiently or temporarily associated with the RNA polymerase and helps in the initiation process, after that this RNA polymerase now take part in the elongation of the RNA strand, and gradually this RNA polymerase now move along this template strand. So this is the RNA polymerase and it causes the synthesis of the RNA strand. This is the sigma factor is separated, you can see. Now when this RNA polymerase reaches to the terminator region, suppose this is the terminator region. So now when RNA polymerase reaches to the terminator region, another factor that is called the Rho factor. Now Rho factor associated with the terminator region and helps in the separation of RNA polymerase, and when the RNA polymerase separated, the newly formed RNA strand also separated. So these are the three steps in the process of transcription in prokaryotes, that is the initiation, elongation and termination. Initiation occurs with the help of sigma factor and the termination occurs by the help of this Rho factor, and RNA polymerase enzyme is mainly responsible for the elongation of the chain. Now we will talk about the gene. Okay, that is the what is gene. Now we will talk about the gene. Actually, Mendel used the term factor. He said that there is something factor responsible for the traits. After that, Johansson coined the term gene to replace the term Mendelian factors. And gene is the functional unit of inheritance. Means a gene contains information for one function in an organism. After that, Biddle and Tatum proposed a hypothesis that is called the one gene one enzyme hypothesis. According to the one gene one enzyme hypothesis, a gene is responsible for the synthesis of an enzyme, and that enzyme now regulates the metabolic reaction. We know that the most of the enzymes are proteins except RNase enzyme, but all proteins are not the enzymes. So we can say that a gene is responsible for the synthesis of a protein or enzyme, but this protein or enzyme consists of more than one polypeptides. So Benger coined a term cistrone. According to this cistrone, he said that cistrone is the segment of DNA that contain information for the synthesis of a polypeptide, because a protein consists of more than one polypeptide, and the scientist found that the different polypeptides may be controlled by the different genes, means the different genes responsible for the different polypeptides of the same enzyme or same protein. So in that condition, Benzer coined a term cistrone, and a cistrone is the segment of DNA that contain information for the synthesis of a polypeptide. So in this condition, there are the different types of genes found in the DNA. Some are structural genes. Structural genes are responsible for the synthesis of enzymes or proteins. There are also different genes which contain information for the synthesis of ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA. So there are different types of genes found in the DNA, and during transcription, that the information of DNA transfer into the RNA, either messenger RNA or transfer RNA or ribosomal RNA. So different kinds of RNA synthesized from the different genes present in the DNA. Structural gene responsible for the synthesis of the protein or enzyme, means from the structural gene, after transcription it forms the messenger RNA which carries the information for protein synthesis in the ribosome. Thank you.